Осень.
Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous score season, the size is clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game. And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it. Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike. Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence. It's Kutchu. And here's Batistuta. Also looking to pass their way through. Gattuso. Can he get on the end of this? And here's the chance to counter. Threads one in. Lukaku, he's picked his way through. Lots to admire in the run and the defending. And that has been clubbed away. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Now it's Lukaku. Schneider. Rijkaard. This is from him. And there's the shot! Oh, full mark for that effort. Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Beckenbauer. Picked up brilliantly. So it's still 0-0. Cruyff. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's a probing ball. This is Son. And he was there to get a vital touch. Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Borussia Dortmund really do like their passes from deep, Peter. Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they? Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forward. Oh, that's ambitious. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Lukaku. Great defending, strong and determined. Good looking ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence though able to hold on this time. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. This is Batistuta. Now it's Kutchu. This is Batistuta. Oh, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Son Heung-min. And he's heaved it away. Gattuso. Belly. Ferdinand. Oh, here just before half-time could have been a great deal. Now he's got space here. Griezmann. Cruyff. Facing up to his adversary. This is a full shot. That's going to go a long way. Bellingham. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's neat. Batistuta. This is Burak Yilmaz. Cruyff. Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Very nicely done. And it's half-time here.
It has been a bad work, not by any means. The
Intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break now. Borussia Dortmund really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'd be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gattuso. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, this is intriguing. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Great chance! Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him do something thrilling,
and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
He just absolutely speared that in. I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible, he got so much power with so little backlift. So the first goal of the game. Burak Yilmaz! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition.
This team know how to counter, and
They'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Certainly when defending at least, because
they've got to be ready to hit them hard in the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Pressing high and with purpose. Bellingham. This is his shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. That's really well manoeuvred. So Jim, what are you thinking? I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Lovely bit of skill. It's such a win! Brilliantly! Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Schneider, passing is crisp and sharp. Yilmaz is onto this. And he was quick to react. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play from him. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to belt it away. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to go. He's having a go!
Two up now, and they are cruising. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro. That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment. Gorek Yilmaz. It's Yilmaz! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Ahead by...
Oh, they could be caught out here. David Villa. Could be danger here. That's Camus. That is expertly dealt with. And he's hit on goal. And the shots. It's there. With so little time left. Great stand finish.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for conclusion, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this one.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Taylor cuts out the pass.
And that's it.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy in the...
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund clearly came into this match with a good game plan.
Nên mà bằng các tàu lè mình कोई है
This is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beckley. Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special
to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim? Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible. And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates. Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them. And he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Nice pass. Gattuso kept his eye on it. Now Pirlo. And here's Kane. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, easy pickings there. He's intervened well there. Tilman. Pirlo. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Son Heung-min. Scholes, and it's Kane. He's felt that, hasn't he? He's had it taken off him. Now it's Lukaku. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cruyff. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. That looks a foul.
Yep, referee's given it.
Costa Curta. Oh, this is a very good run. Bellingham.
Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund to
Take the lead! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
to the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gattuso. Heung-min. Good pressure, determined, intense. And here's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. It's a lovely, neat pass. They're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Kane. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Height could make all the difference on these set pieces. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Good pressing going on here. That has not gone well. Borussia Dortmund are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. Shot could be on. Gattuso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. And here's Kane. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. And it's Kane. And he was quick to react. Pirlo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, the defence proved infallible then. Hopefully the last they'll see of him. Pirlo. Cruyff. That's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. There's a gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Son Heung-min is behind this one. It's a perfect chance to extend the advantage. Son Heung-min! Oh, crossbar! He went for the corner. Cruyff. Pictures it off him. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Now it's Messi. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's there to get it away. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And it's Kane. And he's running through, he's trying one! Classic Kane brilliance! A finish right from the top draw! They have pulled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality that's needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The purest
Possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Cruyff chips it through. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. That's a cute ball. Might be dangerous. Shot, surely! And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Borussia Dortmund head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. Alexander-Arnold. For Messi. Rijkaard. Foden. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Bellingham. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pirlo. And this is Cruyff. And they're back on the ball again. Takes the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. The ball has bounced loose now. Borussia Dortmund have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Number 18.
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Number 6. Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number 24. Lorenzo Insigne.
That was travelling.
Number 20. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 23. Nedved. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Nedved! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Gattuso. Pirlo. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Insigne going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries a deft little... Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi. Lorenzo Insigne, and this is Son Heung-min. He's gone direct here. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the
Gattuso. Now Costa Curta. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gattuso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Rice. Pirlo. And it's Rice. And he's being shifted off it. Nedved. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Thuram. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is good alertness. Messi. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
In towards the back stick.
Well played and well cleared.
It's their second corner of the game. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pirlo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Has fallen kindly here. And that has been clubbed away. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that was vital.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a decent chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Threads one in. Real chance. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Foden plays it in. And the Sarr deals with that nice and simple. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Please turn your
Any
attention to
reflections
the
on what you've
screen
seen,
for
Jim?
information
Well, the look on the
provided by
manager's
local
face
police.
says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Forwards and with intent. Now it's Son Heung-min. Right. And Cruyff! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pirlo. Gattuso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot a goal! Jordi Alba delivers.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Gullit. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's forced to go back. Thuram. And the pass is intercepted. Xavi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, super find. Van Nistelrooy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cannavaro makes the interception. Quality ball. Cruyff. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Xavi.
Borussia Dortmund really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Thuram. It's a good run down the right. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Lukaku. Jordi Alba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Puskás going face-to-face with his great rival. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba going full tilt down the left. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Turan. Now Gattuso. Oh, this looks sharp. Pirlo. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Ferdinand certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely shaped ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pirlo. Now it's Puskas. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... And Puskas! Oh, it's hit the post! Pirlo. Gattuso. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Puskas. There's the shot! He's scored! Barcelona are back in business! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Is number 21, Van Nistelrooy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most convincing of passes.
There will be
Looking
one
for a
minute
runner.
added time.
Well, it's Batistuta. And he's running through. Out towards the flank. Pull it. And he lines up a cross. And that should get the job done. He's away. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And the pass is intercepted. Jordi Alba. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Surely now! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
The
that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely...
Batistuta! It's run loose. That's another chance. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Pirlo. Great vision. Oh, good ball. Puskas! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Number 23.
And it's Gullit.
Nedved.
Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Thuram can get it clear. But he's gone backward here. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Xavi. Jordi Alba. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Xavi. Cannavaro. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is... It's Muller! Oh, another save. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to belt it away. Quality ball. There's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shoots! Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Son Heung-min is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He rises! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Great chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.